This is Nelly, aka Boo Boo Petway's eulogy. On one fateful September, a lady in our pharmacy department at my old job yelled out loud, "Does anybody want to have a cat?" I just happened to be walking by and I said, "I do." She said, "Are you serious?" And I said, "Yeah." "She have any claws?" "Only back claws," she said. She's spayed?" "Yep." "How old is she?" "4." "What color is she?" "Black." I said, "Okay." So Ann and her 2 daughters brought Nellie to the office that Friday and gave me her little carrier and her little litter box and her dish. And I got Nellie on a trial basis to see how she do and see how I do for the weekend. And the first night, she climbed underneath my love seat and she stayed there and she hid there the whole night. And after a couple of hours, I decided, you know what? I'll go to the movies. Maybe by the time I get back, she'll have acclimated to the house and we'll be cool. Got back from the movies. She was still under the couch. Had to go to work the next morning early. Went to work. Got back at around 12:30. She was still under the couch. And I picked her up and I looked her in the eye and I said, "We're going to be cool. We're going to be cat friends. We're going to be buddies." And she looked at me in the eye and I looked at her. And we got into bed. And I was going to take a nap and I put her in the bed with me. Never had a pet before. Nothing but fish. And I put her in the bed and she slept with me the whole time. She never got out of bed until I got out of bed. We slept together every night, practically ever since. Her first hairball throw up was interesting. I missed that. That was a bit much. Wasn't used to that. She sat next to me when we watched TV. She cuddled with me when I watched football and basketball. She ran scared when I would scream at the TV. She was scared, uber scared, watching that 6 overtime game at Syracuse and UConn a few years ago. It was hard trying to keep her out of the kitchen when I cooked because I didn't want cat hair in my food. She was always so friendly. She liked everybody who came to the house. She is. She's the best cat I could have ever asked for. I never thought this would have gone this way. When I had chicken pox for 2 weeks, she sat with me. When I had sinus infections for 3 months straight, she was there with me. When I had food poisoning, she was there with me, laying in the bathroom with me. She even had a cat admirer. His name was Carl. Yellow cat, orange cat, I guess, from next door who would come by on the balcony and they'd talk through the glass. I thought he was a stray cat and we took him in on Thanksgiving, or at least I took him in the hallway and put a pillow and a blanket out there for him so he wouldn't freeze, only to find out he lived at the house behind us. She even got Grandma to like her. It took a long time, but Nellie had no enemies. She only had cat friends, and she loved everybody. She liked to cuddle. She liked to cuddle a lot, like we are right now. We're trying to soak up this last little bit of cuddle time. Unfortunately, she's 12 and she's got some issues going on inside, and they're hurting her from inside out, and she stopped eating, she stopped drinking, and she started going to the bathroom uncontrollably, hence this towel. We've been through so much. The October storm, 2 weeks after I got her. Christmases, Thanksgiving, New Year's Eve, sitting there by ourselves. Birthdays, her birthday, or at least her birthday to me in September. Valentine's Day, spent a lot of those together. I never thought having a cat would be this awesome. You guys can't see it, but she's literally holding my paw, or she's holding my finger ever so tightly. She's sick, and I can't fix her, and I don't have the money to fix her. And that breaks my heart, because she deserves better than this. So tomorrow, per her veterinarian's suggestion, we're going to end her suffering, even though she's got a little cat life holding on here. But she can't walk. She hasn't eaten. She hasn't drank anything. Her mouth is just tight shut. I hope every cat gives their owner, if you want to call it that, their companion, as much love as I got from this cat right here. I lost my dad when I was 24, and I thought that was the hardest thing ever. I lost my brother a month before, not even 3 weeks before my 35th birthday. I thought that was the hardest thing I'd have to do. Listening to the doctor say I'd have to let Nellie go today, that might have just broke my soul. Coming home to her, having her meet me at the door every day, meant the world to me. Whether it was 5 p.m. or 2 a.m. or midnight or 5:30 a.m., whenever that key hit the door, she was there. You could always see the imprint in the bed where she slept when I wasn't home. She slept in the bed even when I wasn't here. I've never known a love quite like this, where she's a cat. She's so much more than that. She talked, she reasoned, she'd yell at you. She had the most personality. She's more personality than some people. And to see her weak and tired and 4 pounds lighter than she was 3 weeks ago, holding on barely here, It just hurts. It just breaks my heart. So I say goodbye, farewell, adios, peace out, homie, to the best cat I've ever known and probably will ever know. No one will ever replace her, even if I ever get a pet down the line. Because I always talked about getting a dog. But that usually came with having a boyfriend or a husband, so there'll never be another Nelly, and I wish she could live forever. So I love you, Boo Boo. You're the best. We'll miss you.